Hello, Cornerstone friends. This is your friend, Mr. Matt from Classroom 6, and I'm coming to you from my sister's basement here. Um, it's nice and cool down here. It's kind of a hot, muggy day upstairs, um, and those lights behind me are they go to a pool table that's behind me. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Okay, so today we're talking about banking basics. And this is the assignment for today on Unique, and it's a very long assignment. Um, it's something that we probably cover. It would take us days, maybe a week or more to cover in class. Um, we're going to be talking. We're going to be covering time management. We're going, using a calendar to manage time and dates in real world situations. Okay, so here's a copy of a calendar, September 2020. Okay. Okay, and we're going to be applying. We're going to be going over the words and the numbers, of how to use money in real world situations. Now, when you use money in real world situations these days, okay, for the most part, you use a credit card. Okay. I have my finger covering the number because you don't want to give your number of your credit card out. All right. And you use a debit card. Okay. Now with a credit card, you with both the credit and the debit cards, okay, you have these little um, little I don't know what they are, little boxes, little magnetic, little computer chip things on there, okay? And on the back, you have these strips, okay? These stripes going across. And when you go to pay for something in the store, rather than use money, you take your debit card and there's like a slot, and you either stick it in like this with the little square thing, the chip, you stick it in like that to pay, or you'll swipe it. You'll take the magnetic strip and you'll swipe it into another slot. Like that. Okay. And then numbers will come up on a screen. And it'll tell you how much you paid. Okay. How much you owe and then how much you paid. So we'll be using numbers in real life situations. Okay. Including basic computations, plus, minus, mainly. Money, we're going to be going over money and time, okay? And basically, yeah, money and time and numbers. Okay, so we're going to be using, like I said, the calendar. We're going to be looking at kind of like it's a check register, all right? Which is like a spreadsheet kind of telling you how much money you have coming in, which is money that you get, okay, goes into the deposit column of the plus sign. And money that you spend, okay, that's called withdrawals, okay? And that's a takeaway, a minus sign, okay? All right, and your balance is how much money you have left in your bank account, your checking or your savings. A checking account, that's when you use a checkbook. But again, most people don't write checks now. Okay, they They just use their cards to pay for things, their debit and or their credit card. With a debit card, it comes right out of your checking or your savings account, usually a checking, I think. Okay. When you write down money coming in, money that you get, and when you write down money going out, you have to put the date. It's important to keep track of the dates that money came in and money went out. Okay. So on a check register like this, you have like the number of the check. There'll usually be a number like in the upper right-hand corner of the check, and that'll be on your paycheck, or that'll be on the check that you're using to pay somebody, a number in the right-hand corner. Okay, and of course, you write the date. You write what the check was for. Like you would write, oh, I got a check from my job. It was a paycheck, and I got paid. And then you would add it with math using a calculator to your balance. And then if you spent money, you would write down the check number again, write the date. And in this column, you'd write, I bought a new iPad, at Best Buy, and I spent like $260 on it or whatever, maybe more. I don't know how much iPads cost, $500 maybe. Okay, and you subtract it with a minus sign from your balance. Now, a filled out check register, after you've filled out everything for the month, as the weeks go by, would look something like this. Okay. Here it says, it's kind of hard to see, and I apologize for that. The date says it says September 1st, 2020. This is money coming in, money that you got, you put into your account. Beginning balance, this is how much you started off the month with, how much money. And your beginning balance is $2,867.91. Oh my goodness, look at all the money. Okay. Then if you spent some money, you'll see it's marked in red. And the date here says September 20th, 2020. I believe, yes. If you took some money out of the ATM using your debit card, okay, you would mark it, put the date 9/20/20, September 20th, 2020. You'd write ATM withdrawal, and you'd write, okay, I withdrew $60, and then you would subtract the $60, excuse me, from the balance, and then put what you had left. Okay, when you put money in, you add it to the balance, and then you have a new balance. I know it's a little confusing. It's confusing for everybody. Also, when you have your money in a bank, okay, you can go online and you can see all these little numbers. The bank's computers automatically generate a whole list of what you spent and what you earned, the money you got and the money you paid. And it's always a good idea to check that. In fact, I check it very often. It helps you keep track of your money. So, we're going to do the first activity here, which says, okay, hold on. Your benefit automatic deposit notices here, okay? When you live on your own, okay, if you have a disability, you may qualify for money from the state or the federal government to help you live, okay? So every money that will get, every month, that will get deposited into your account, your bank account, your checking or your savings, okay? And it says right here, a check for $750 has been deposited into your bank account from Social Services, SSI. Can you see that? Neato keen. Okay, so now there are some questions here. Okay, and the first one says, what type of transaction is this? Okay, if you have money coming in from somewhere, if you are getting money from someone like Social Security and you're putting it in, it's going into your bank account, that is a deposit. Okay. And deposits are indicated with a plus sign. Okay. And deposits go in the column with the plus sign. And then you add it to your balance with a plus sign on the calculator, and you get a bigger balance, hopefully. Hopefully bigger and bigger every month. Okay. When, the question number 2 here is, when was this check deposited? Okay. And because you have, a lot of people choose to have direct deposit from work when they get paid from work, or when they get paid from the state or any other agency, it automatically goes into their bank, okay, through computers. Computers are wonderful. They help us so much. All right, and this direct deposit, this money got deposited into your bank account on September 1st, 2020, okay, which is indicated by the numbers 09 for September. September is the 9th month of the year. 101, which indicates the first day of September, and 2020, of course, is this year. So for number 2, when was this check deposited? We write 9/1/20. We abbreviate it, make it shorter, so that we can understand it a little better. And I guess my handwriting's not too good at the moment. I'll try to improve as we go on. I wrote a 9, and then I wrote a 1, and then I wrote a 20. Question number 3, how much was the check? The check was, how much was the deposit? The money that the state put into your account. It was for $750. Yes, sirree. 750 big ones. Okay, which is nifty. So we would write 750.00. $750. Okay. That's how much went into your bank account. Who sent the check? It was Uncle Sam, the government. Okay. It was from Social Services Benefit, or SSI. Okay. So we're just going to write SSI on the line. Write a Rudy. Who sent the check? SSI. Social Security. Mark this date on the calendar. Alrighty then. So on the calendar, hopefully you have someone working with you at home, like your parents or a family member, or someone at the group home, or if you're living there with other people, a staff member who will have a calendar with you. And on September 1st, they would have helped you. So Tuesday, September 1st, they would have helped you mark on the calendar that you got paid from the state. And hopefully they'd have a nice little graphic like this. And they put benefits. You got benefits, SSI benefits, on September 1st, Tuesday, September 1st. Okay. Alrighty, well. Now, so mark the date on the calendar when we get the check, the money, the deposit. Write the deposit in the check register. Okay, that would be the last thing you do. You would write it, or type it into like a spreadsheet online, like Excel or something. Okay. So if you wrote the deposit in your check register, okay, or typed it into your check register, like in an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. Microsoft Excel is like Microsoft Excel. There are other programs you can use too. You would write 09 or just 9/1/2020 social service benefit. Okay, that's the description of the transaction. Okay, and then not in the minus column. Wait a minute, not in the withdrawal column, not in the minus column, but in the deposit column, you would write $750, and then 2,800. Your balance of $2,867.91 would be increased by $750 because you put that money in there. So then it would increase to $3,617.91. Isn't that nifty? Yep. Okay. That's all for today. And next comes the song. Hello, Cornerstone friends. Welcome back to the Matt Marola Show. And this is a song called Money, which was recorded by several different artists in the 1960s. I think most notably the Beatles. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Money. The best things in life are free. You can keep them for the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. That's what I want. Your money give me a thrill, but your money don't pay my bills. I want more. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. That's what everything is true. What I don't get, I can use. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Now give me money. That's what I want. A whole lot of money. That's what I want. I want you to give me a whole lot of money. That's what I want. That's what I want.